All right. Let me take a look here. Let's get some music up. I think I'm in a dubstep mood today. Apparently Brave is lagging. Okay. Alrighty, let's get into it. So I'm doing a little bit of random polish here and there right now. I was trying to clear up some clarity kind of in the bottom middle of the screen. So I made our icons just a tiny bit smaller. Kind of found a way to condense these together. I had to modify some of the UI elements. And I just wanted then your level and character name and stuff is now moved to the inventory. So I wanted to just clean this up a little bit and reduce the kind of information overload there. And then I fixed this. I made this just a bit more experience bar. I think I'm going to take the experience bar and make it a little bit more not transparent. Just try full. Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep it kind of full. I guess that was the... So do like .8 there. And then do the back. Yeah, .8 on both. It's a little better. Makes it less stretched and stuff, so yeah, I think that's good. Alright, now the other thing I want to do is actually modify the hunter. I want to try and keep everyone to, I think, one action bar, or one resource bar, which requires us to go to do one. And it's going to take a bit of a design change. So, So we're going to have, okay, first we also need to do the base regen. Primary. We're going to put this to 0. And then I think we're also going to go back to, I'm going to make it red for now. And then we're going to grant primary. I don't think I have a cost for kick trap. Yeah, it does not have a cost there. Rest. The dodge is now going to use one thing of primary. Power shot will now use primary. Taunting shot we don't use anymore. And then trap. All these are going to start generating primary. I think that's everything. So let's go to PlayFab, update my class. I'm just starting. Alright, let me go to target dummies real quick. We gotta lower the max, but let's lower the max. Go to like Hello, Prod. How you doing? Not too bad. Just doing some dev and working towards my goals. So at the end of the month, we have playtest. So I'm just trying to polish up our newbie area, and it'll kind of be the first debut of our newbie area. Why are there two primary maxes here? It's weird. Archer. That's very strange why I'm doing this. Primary. Alright. I'm going to just... Only the archer's doing this stuff, so I can now delete this. That's very strange. But oh well. Primary max is 5, and primary current is 0. So do you like MMOs? Do you like... I think I have to change that a little bit. I think the default's too big right now. What type of games do you play? Okay, maybe shift might need to be a generator. I don't know. Oh, you played it for a few hours? What was your character name in game? Well, I appreciate you coming out and testing, dude. Yeah, so we probably have quite a few changes since you came around. One, our combat might be a little bit different. We have like these, I'm calling them rotation ruins. Let me just do one thing, as I don't know why they didn't update. Oh, these don't have backs. That's weird. To fix that. First played in February. Yeah, so we did our first combat launch, I think in the middle of February or so. But let me just fix this one thing. Because these are not in their right spots. Did this just not save? Or is this not saved? There we go. And now the archer is good. Okay. Did I have the little spheres when you played by your character? Yeah, so our new combat system. Just make sure this is good. Yeah, go to fix those. So our new combat system has basically, I'm calling them rotation runes. And they're the little things by your feet. And basically, your abilities will change based on how many runes you have. And the simplest way to think of it is, if you have if you're a mage and you have a fireball, your first fireball is going to do direct damage. If you have 2 rotation runes, or like R2, you're going to have a fireball with a dot that gets applied. And then if you're R3, it's an area effect fireball with an area effect dot. And so it's really giving the player a lot of bit of difference in playing, but also keeps like, you're always going to have just 8 buttons basically, or I guess 9 with auto attack. But then, because of how the rotation runes work, that's technically 24 abilities. And through skills, through equipment, you're going to be able to modify and change all of your kind of what those different rotation rune levels do. And so right now it's kind of basic for the archer. It's just like more damage. So I have 3 now, and so like right now your auto attack is increasing it. We're playing with different ways on how to increase your rotation rune count. And so right now for some of the auto attacker focused classes, it's just an auto attack will rotate your stuff around. And then we're also kind of a little bit of that WoW influence is an R1 is the most mana efficient, and R3 is the least mana efficient but the most powerful. And so if you want to be sustaining, you're probably going to use more R1s than anything. But in those moments where you really want to burst, you're going to like really pop off your R3s type thing. And so coming back with kind of our philosophy on wanting to actually reduce a lot of the having to button spam a lot. It's a big one. And then when you have a red, it's a guaranteed crit. And for some reason, the crit's not actually going off, which is a little weird. So I'm like always critting, apparently, on my abilities. So that's a bug. But yeah, so like it used to be just be little spheres. I was used to be saying like combo points, but I didn't like that terminology. And so now it's rotation runes, and I think it really creates this cool effect of these rune words, and we can like eventually have players customize how the runes look or in which runes they use type thing. And the archer now has kick trap. And so it's feeling really good right now. So now it's like I think it's just my power shot's not consuming crit for some reason. Yeah, so I've just been doing a little bit of cleanup on the UI. We also have some of our systems in, and so the first one was the Registry of Chronicles, and so this merges in the achievement system with the quest system. Because we're not fans of quest hubs, we just kind of like to group up with people, chat, and go kill stuff. And so you can imagine that you just go out and kill some stuff, and you'll get extra rewards for doing so. And right now it's just experience rewards. In the future, it's going to be, like recipes, like trade skill recipes, abilities, loot, all these different things. And then each one of these is also a leaderboard as well. So you can see who's done the most type thing in each category. And so there's a little bit of competitive PvE competitiveness there. But also it's also a little bit of personal loot progression, because maybe you go, and we also have a map now, and maybe you go if you go to this orc camp over here, maybe you don't need any loot there personally, but you could be progressing your orc registry track, and there's going to be personal loot for you based on your class through that as well. So you're kind of always progressing your character no matter what, even if you don't need loot from that specific camp. All right, a couple things real quick. Why is the power shot not critting? Is it got crit disabled for some reason? Ignore critical hit. Okay, that's fixed. And then the text I made a small alteration to my text template. This one? Okay. Basic. This needs to be like 12 maybe. But yeah, our next test is at the end of the month. It's the 27th and the 29th. And I'll show you the newbie area a little bit here in a second. But like this is the first area you log into now is going to be right here. And if you played EverQuest, it's going to be a little bit like logging into like the Dark Elf Home City, where there's kind of like this beautiful town. There's like this cool castle in here or cool building structure. It's meant to just like, we're trying to solve, watching some content creators play and like kind of analyzing how they kind of judge an indie MMO. And the first thing they do is like start judging the art style, which obviously like we're saying that we're doing a lot of placeholder stuff for now. And so obviously we're going to try and make this a little prettier than it is. But then the character movement, like right off the bat, just how the movement feels. And then combat. And so that's why I have some target dummies up. And these kind of NPCs are shouting off some tooltips. So it's like trying to be that ambient tutorial and not making you read stuff too much. And like they like go back and forth a little bit. And teaching you how to do things. And I've also modified so like when you level up, you don't get all of your abilities at the start now. You have to level up to do those. It's still not critting for some reason. Did I miss? Okay, there it goes. Maybe I missed. Randomly. Let me just try this again. That's so strange. Is like my crit chance off or something? I don't know. I'll figure that out later. And this guy needs to be moved back a little bit more. Up, I think. Yeah, so we're progressing along, getting some things that feel much more unique to us as a game, and going away from a more template like our vertical third tech. And so it's coming along pretty nicely so far. That worked. think it's missing. It's just not critting. Why is it not critting? What's up with this? So strange. Alright, whatever. I'll tackle that another time. Give this a try, but oh. It's probably okay, yeah, it's probably these ones. These probably all okay, yeah. I got it. Alright, now it should work. There we go. Bam. 187. I think I move this guy out a little bit to the right. And go up a little more. Yeah, that's better. I'll have to play a little bit more with the class later on, but okay. Looking pretty good. Let me make sure I think everything doesn't have like disable auto attack. Nothing there. Okay. All right. Well, a little bit. I wanted to redesign that class to have one bar. Because I didn't like how 2 bars would show on the character, and so I like trying to keep this a little bit clean. And so right now it's just kind of like a generator spender situation. Right now I'm trying to make a player model, but I'm so bad at 3D modeling. Yeah, I feel you, dude. 3D modeling is not my strength. Okay. I'm debating to put the kickback on the. I mean, it kind of adds a little bit of weight to this ability, but okay. Let me do my patch notes. No longer has a stamina bar. Dodge now requires a. I don't even know what I'm calling that resource. Requires one resource. Auto attacks generate one resource. It's normal. Power shot uses resources. Traps grant one resource. I think I'll go to sleep soon. See ya. Yeah, good night, dude. Again, appreciate you coming by and testing the when you did in February, and hope to see you again at the end of the month. But this is the new area up here that we've kind of created. And so we're trying to teach a lot of the core fundamentals of. I stream almost daily this month, so I'll be on pretty often. It's a little bit sporadic throughout the day sometimes, because I'm a dad, so I have to do some bodily things. But just keep a word out either on my Blue Sky or in Discord, and I usually post about it there. But yeah, so you like start here, you walk out, and then you kind of see this cool thing, and then we're gonna have like it's kind of promotes you to do exploration. So you come up here, there's a little puzzle here. Once you solve it, you come up here and you get exploration XP. And so pretty much everything you do now gives you XP, like gathering resources gives you XP, crafting gives you XP, exploring gives you XP. You know, killing a bunch of stuff gets XP from the registry track, you know, like the registry chronicles. And so, yeah, again, it's the 27th, Or I mean, if you're talking about stream, yeah. I do stream sometimes at like midnight my time till like 3 in the morning. So there's probably at some point, because I have a random sleep schedule as well. I have a special needs daughter, so she kind of like sometimes gets up in the middle of the night or has a weird schedule herself. So I catch a lot of European. Right now it's 3:48 p.m. And so sometimes I'll stream for like 3 hours now, and then I'll be back at like 10 at night and stream till 10 or 12 and stream till 3 in the morning. All right, and then this is the little crafting town. All crafting requires a crafting station as well. I put forging in the game, so now there's a place to smelt for bars. And so trying to get into that feel of everything. And then these are just supposed to be places to help you kind of understand the camp mentality. And so we get some XP here and farm some bosses. That's a goblin camp, spider camp, bandit camp. This is undead ruins. In here is a ghost camp. And then over here is a orc camp. And then you have like random animals throughout here. Just more for like soloers. And then a crafting town to teach you that. And then this is supposed to teach you exploration. Alright, thanks again for stopping by. Alright. I think I covered everything there. Resource, power shot users resources. Alright, I like that so far. Just doing these tiny little UI tweaks. And so the experience bar up there, I made it so it doesn't look so weird and stretched. And less opacity, so you can like notice the increases a bit more. Made some of these icons a little bit smaller. And I have this kind of thing over here now. I do need to update the map. But I think I want to actually... Let me look. What do I got? Right here. Alright, so where's the hunter thing? I think I fixed the hunter thing. Maybe I removed it already. Yeah, I removed it already. Alright, I need to update. I make a tool basically. To go back, we need to go back in the other area. The level environment. Okay, I'm going to crash instead. Okay. Over here. And I need to go to my tools. Alright, so this is the tricky part. So I need to replace these with my new spawner. And I need to make a tool to do so. And I should, in theory, be able to just complete all of this in one fell swoop. And so, let's try this. I think I can just do this with the outer utility widget. It's probably fine. Tools. I guess we'll just add it here. Update. Or swap to dormant world loot. So on released. I'm going to do this. That's going to be, actually I don't need to set, I don't think, I'm going to manually select everything. Just in case there's some conflicts. So we don't need to touch visibility. I'm going to spawn actor from class. It's going to be the dormant loot master. Editor utility widget. Let's spawn the actor from object. Okay, maybe it's that. Get actor location. Get actor. I guess I can probably just do get actor transform and then set actor transform. Then get data table. Go down to the normal one. can't I do this? Data table soft. What? Oh, that's why. Okay. It's the spawner, not the actual loot. Data soft. And then set loot. Set this one, set loot. Oh, come on, why is this not? Data table. Why is this not showing up? What? Oh, okay. Spawn actor from class, I guess. And then this goes here. I don't need that anymore. Oops. It's dormant. Okay. Alright, so at the moment I'm not destroying anything. I'm literally just spawning one in. So if I click to go to a tree, it should basically look identical. Okay, clearly I need to move that up. Did not work. Is it spawning it? It's not spawning it at all. Is this doing anything? Okay, editor world. Oh, duh. I'm not setting the selected actors. Okay. Excellent. Perfectly in sync. Okay. I'm going to do a couple things quick. Delete the dormant for a sec. Okay, world, spawner, loot. No, I do believe this is all just foliage. So what we're going to do is before I make any changes, do a backup, we'll save all, and we're going to submit. And just whatever, don't care. Alright, then we're going to do a, we're going to make a new level here. Just as a precaution. Level Foliage. Back up. Copy everything. Alright. Boom. So all of that's all saved, just in case. Save. Go back to level 001. No, environment. And so now we're going to actually delete them all. So we're going to destroy actor. I believe everything there, I've transferred everything, right? Let's go back to dormant. Respawn time. I did not transfer that. Alright, I think that's good. Respawn. We set the thing. We have the stack stuff. Actor. Spawner. Loot. World. Technically, do I need the... whatever. We'll wing it. Might as well do it properly. Where? I forget the transaction stuff. Transaction. I think I have this in my other tools, right? Alright, so just begin transaction. Okay. Replace. Replace foliage with dormant version. And then end transaction. So now we'll give that a quick test. Okay. So that worked. And then if I do 2 of them, we have 2 there. Undo. Gets rid of all. Yeah, undo. All right. Undo systems in. Here we go. Mass replace. All right, save before I do anything. Bam. Just a tool that updates 9,130 actors, you know? Hopefully it doesn't crash in the process. All right, looks like it did it. Ooh, a follow. Thank you, Noxy Blaze. Oh, I just seeing that you have a message. All right, so I forget what is going on with all these rings, but I do believe everything looks exactly like it was. Now I can't tell if I'm like, my performance has dropped now because of a lot of it, but we'll have to find that out soon enough. But all this looks identical. But that's why you do backups. So now all of these are dormant. Oh, it was just laggy because I deselect. Just because I had everything selected, I guess. So it's fine now. Yeah. I think it worked. That looks all the same. So let's just do a quick test here. GM server, dev override. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. At least we'll be able to test that performance stuff later. Always a little hard to test performance when you're in engine, because it's always a little different. Right. So I think we're all good there. So it's really a lot of it's the weird, like when I have that off, I can move around fine. So let's, gonna turn the pickup radius off. I probably don't even need the pickup radius, actually, in this one. I think I can completely delete this. because the pickup radius is for a different type of lootable. So. Always important to try and speed up engine performance as well, not just game performance. You don't want to have nightmare working conditions. And a lot of what we're doing right now is figuring a lot of those things out too, as we're still in like pre-production. Identifying the tools we need, identifying the limitations of what we can do for each level, all these different things. Alright, so let me look at the okay, this is only the top side. So this entire track over here we will never go to for this actor. I was going to start cutting things out. Because this will always be an inventory item. I need to unload the main level. It's taking so long to compile because I have 9,000 of these in the main level, so it has to update every time I do it because I forget to get out of the main level. I think it's getting close to coffee break time. Holy smokes, I need to switch this level out. Alright, there we go. It's coming back. Save. Now let's go to just transition level. That way we unload everything. And then, so pickup radius can now be just deleted, I think. Yeah, we don't need this in this thing at all. And then 2D we also do not need. I'll go here. Disconnect that. I think. If it's hidden in game. I don't think we ever need this for this one. And then we are always going to be 3D. Alright, so now when we go back to our level, it should be at least a little bit faster. I guess it could be the construction strip stuff. It could just be the construction strip previews, unfortunately. They're hog-washing performance, but that actually helped quite a bit. And then let's go again. I'm going to go back to the other level, any other level. Little sky. And just hitbox, we're going to take that off visible. And then back to environment. Alright, there we go. Now my performance editor is not, doesn't feel hogwashed. And I don't need these guys here anymore. I'll keep them. They are just kind of like a display of a little zoo library type thing. Alrighty. That went so well. That went a lot quicker than I thought it would. Alright, so now we go back to... Oh, yeah, we have to do one thing. And then back in here for now, because I don't want it to accidentally do anything with this. I'm just going to disable the button. And then it'll only be for kind of specific situations that I have to re-enable it for. And so that one's done, that's done. And then master here for my other tools. We're not going to spawn this, we're going to spawn the dormant. We'll just do a 1 to 3. Spawner. I don't think I need this anymore. Yeah, I don't need that anymore. And so now in our tools, that should be, because all my other scriptable tools are all children of this, I believe. Yeah. So now if I go back to Newbie Yard, if I just take a blue flower, plop it, or a tree, okay, so I have to figure out the, is it just a loading thing? So these are correctly dormant actors. But I need to also show, it's probably an update, right? So okay, so we spawn it, and we maybe have to, we might have to set the mesh. So set or get. Set. And we're going to set it. Get data table row. Break loot. I think it's just that. Is it not visible, maybe? Oop. Oh, keep it playing while I too. What am I missing? Is it the data table? No, it's there. I wonder if we just need to do like custom preview. And then like forget all this. So is this by default? It's visible. It's not hidden in game. Is this hidden in game? Nope. All right. What? What, egg sandwiches? Sure. Alright, I'm gonna take a break, make food for the fam. I'll be back later.